On this episode of Caps, we are on the road to Rhinelander, Wisconsin, in search of the hodag. It seems he's pretty easy to find. In fact, he's on just about everywhere in the city. We decide to grab a couple of souvenirs and check in with the locals before moving on to what is really howling in the woods.
Ben Brunell, owner of the Hodag store. Pretty much it's just a store that is dedicated to the mythological beast, the hodag. And I found a need in our town that was lacking for hodag items, so we created one for him. We started out as an antique store, and at the checkout, every customer always asked, where do I get a hodag postcard, a hodag keychain, or a hodag doodad, and I didn't know where to send them, so pretty much I wrangled up every little hodag I could find in town and brought it here, and they just started selling. We got roughly about 200 plus different items featuring the hodag on it. Anywhere from shirts, sweaters, stickers, Stormy Cromer hats, you name it, we got a hodag on it. Some of it existed out there already. I brought it here into one central location. A lot of it we've created ourselves. About 50% or more is locally made right here in town through different businesses. Try to keep the hodag local here. Book, you can find us Instagram. We just started up Hodag Store TV on YouTube. So all social platforms. You can check us out www.thehodagstore.com.
Of course, we only had one more question for him. So, is the hodag a real creature?
Oh, of course the hodag's real.
Have you ever seen a hodag?
I have. Last year down by the Pelican River.
Okay. Have you heard any of the howls or anything in here?
I haven't personally heard them myself. I know friends that have heard some screeching in the woods, but not myself.
You never gone out looking for it?
No, not yet at all. I probably should, though.
Our next stop was to meet with the witnesses who recorded the video.
How's it going, man? I'm Barnaby.
Your name needs to be in it.
Good. And nice to meet you.
That's me, Taylor.
Hi.
As far as everything goes, I think I was actually the first one to hear it and then record it. And then I asked Colton if he heard about it, heard about it the next morning. And he's like, you know what? My dog ended up going ballistic last night. He was listening to the TV and stuff, and he said that there was a couple kids that were just hauling ass down the trail. They were running away, and he said that he heard whatever I heard, but he wasn't quite sure. But I had a recording of it, and I only got like, I don't know, one of the calls, and I made like 6 or 7 calls by the time that I actually found my phone and got it recording. And so the next night, I was listening for it, and we actually heard it again, and both of us heard it. And what was it? That was the night that, or was it the third night that we actually chased after it?
Me and Taylor were standing up by that wood fence where my blue truck is parked.
Okay.
And the eyes we saw over here, we didn't have it on video. The first set we saw, and it was pretty tall, and we're like, oh, should we go look at it? I don't know, like it turned its head, and then we started walking down towards it, and you didn't hear nothing. And all of a sudden, all the lights over there turned on. All the
Motion sensor?
motion sensors turned on. It's super bright. Right when we got here, they all turned on. We're like, oh, let's go over there now. So we walked over there alongside the fence, and there's a nice beaten path. If you walk on this side of the river, along that blue dome building, you can see a nice packed down path where animals or people might walk sometimes. And right when we got to almost where you could see the bridge, the rock was just right in the water, and we booked it. And then by that time, we were like trying to catch our breath and stuff. We're standing right by a picnic table, like, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, let's go look for it. Let's keep pushing. And we kept pushing. We didn't see anything. We sat right by the bridge trying to listen to see if we could hear it cross or something, but we already think it crossed when we booked it the other way. So
it didn't make any sounds or anything.
Nothing, no crashing,
but
or nothing, just
it acted defensively, and it threw something at us. The next morning it came along, and I ended up going through and looking, and I actually found over here. Anyway, this is where I pulled a casting, actually. Right here is where I pulled a casting. I actually have it in my garage. And through the grass, we moved some of the grass out of the way so it'd get a little bit better casting. But through the grass, all the tracks that we found, and we could follow a whole trail going that way. They're hard to pick up unless you really start kind of keying in on how to find them. But they're all 8 inches wide by 14 inches long, every single one of them. And the stride was between 58 and 62 inches, I think, depending on like how flat the ground was. That's what we're measuring, between 58 and 62. But we're thinking about it, and so like this area, it's a backwater, and it's boggy. And there's a lot of, this is the only area of the river here where there's kind of like still water. And as soon as the river started to defrost, there started being open water, and ducks and geese started migrating back. There's still water. Probably there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't see it from here really, but this is a kind of like a fingertip in the river, and it wraps around, and there's still water there. There's about 6 or 7 areas in about a half a mile within here that are all backwaters. And we're thinking, we kept on hearing ducks and geese and stuff pick up in the middle of the night. Whatever this thing is, maybe it's going and hunting bedded down ducks and geese that are sitting in still water at night.
Although the footprint was already 2 weeks old and had already been cast once, we decided to try our luck at casting a copy for ourselves. As we started walking back, enjoying the view, we heard something off in the distance.
Did you hear it?
The van is not locked, correct?
It's not, but we just heard the howl twice.
Is anything recording here?
Just the outside. Take this over there, I'll meet you there. I'm gonna go turn on the audio recorders.
Okay.
It doesn't look that big, you know, but if that's what they saw, then that's what they saw, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is that's about how big that footprint was that we saw up at Burlington.
I think it just throws you off just because it doesn't look that big in the ground, but it is.
Mm-hmm. 1 part water, 3 parts cast. Did you hear that though?
Yeah, I heard it once.
Okay. I heard it the first time and then I stopped you, and then I heard it when I was walking back, but it was really, really faint over there.
You know, unless they're talking back and forth and it's more than one.
As we walked back to the van, I spotted another footprint along the slope.
Hey. Big toe and footprints.
Yeah. I just might wait a second since we're getting a little dim. Got it.
Oh, this way. It's consistent.
Yep.
14 by 8. That's got to be another one. Yeah. That one's not as good.
No. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is soft here too.
Yeah, I wasn't coming up here looking for it, and I thought, oh, I'm going to look down.
We stayed until it got too cold to sit out and listen anymore that night. We grabbed our new cast and headed home. The next weekend was warmer, so we planned to head down and investigate the woods during the day, leave a trail cam and audio recorder running there. I would camp out across the river by the witness's apartment and retrieve the trail cam and audio recorder the next day. The following weekend, the weather was a tad bit warmer as Ethan and myself ventured into the woods for the first time. Although the sun was shining and the temperature was warmer outside the woods, once we got inside the tree line, in the low areas, there was still plenty of ice and snow, making the trek rather interesting.
Look at all this. Woodpeckers and shit, but
Wow.
the only living in that tree is bugs. It's the woodpeckers fucking with me.
Look at the pile there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to see the line and really see things fall. This is a pretty interesting shit though.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
You know, it might just be a regular old-fashioned sinkhole.
Think about this. Looks like a big game trail coming through here. Now, if a deer's running, if a Bigfoot chased it, the tree, it looks more like a stick shoved in the ground than a tree.
Exactly what it is. I mean, that's not easy to push down in. Even in the spot it came up from. Yeah. Because I can't get it back how it was.
Yeah, you're right. Huh.
That's a weird one.
So I said it didn't look like a tree. It looked like a branch shoved in the ground.
No, there's nothing saying a person couldn't do that, but I don't see why they would.
There's an X over here too.
Yeah, and it took a lot of force to even get it in the pre-made hole.
Look at.
Yep. That way it's in line with it, but it's far enough away.
Yep, on that low branch right there.
Yep.
Yep.
How long is that little thing recorded for?
Should be all night.
Okay.
Hey, hey. Look at that.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought blueprint.
Yeah, but it's got toes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Holy shit, you're right.
I think this is a good place to put that,
Yeah.
Here, hold this. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but sure as hell looks like freaking toes.
Yeah, that's the problem. Ice and snow is not reliable.
And what's it hurt to take a picture of it?
Yep.
Well, let's see how,
What it measures up to.
it's about 8 inches. From there to there.
Yeah. What's the length on it?
About 14. If that's your heel,
Yep.
and that's your divider.
right down.
I want to go up there.
Okay.
Because we're not going that way, so. If you come up, hang back about 20 feet and just kind of watch around me if anything moves, you know?
Yeah, that's why I was going to hang down here.
Yeah.
Just because that is pretty steep.
It's a ridge. It's a big valley on the other side, same as this side. There's an even higher ridge to my left up here yet. I want to go take a look. You all right down there yet?
Yep, I'm good.
All right, I'm heading off to the left. It's about 200 feet away.
Okay, see ya.
It's like a bowl with a clearing at the top here.
I had some movement going through the bushes next to me. I'm sure it's just a squirrel, but I'm moving closer.
I have a bunch of stick structures I just found.
Okay, keep me updated.
Copy that. I'm gonna take pictures of all of it. Hang on.
Okay, sounds good.
See?
Yep.
But this is all wrapped in here through.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it would fall that way.
And then there's another one there. And then there's that one up there's been broken over. Not recent, but and then there's these guys over here.
Okay, yeah, I'd say photograph them well, because
Yep.
that's interesting.
There's another one over there too. I found a really fresh branch break here though. Big, about 2 to 3 inches round tree.
So something that's going to take a couple 100 pounds of pressure to break.
Hey, are you willing to come up here?
Yeah, where exactly are you?
Go straight up and then follow the ridge all the way to the left and you'll see a big open clearing. I'm towards the back of it now.
Copy, a lot of static.
I just think I found some caves. What would you do if it fucking just stood up right now?
Well, I peed before we got here, so. Yeah, the road is right there.
Yeah.
Truck go past.
Yeah, I know, but if nothing else, it makes a nice place for it to hide.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's a little perplexing. And it's definitely built, so it's not neutral.
So and why would a person throw that there?
Yeah. Hey, you just missed this.
What?
Big fucking leg bone.
Holy f.
What do you got?
Hair.
You got a baggie?
It's deer.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lake going right over here, big clean.
There's no rest of the skeleton, but there's definitely hair. I think it's deer. It's a trail of deer hair, though. You smell that? It smelled It smelled like rotten. Not like swamp, but like
Well, we
rotten
got
animal.
this hair here, and I got a bone over there. There's more carcass hidden somewhere.
It goes all the way down here. See?
Oh, hey. There's your rock.
Oh yeah. Told you I smelled it.
And that is...
Coyote. Don't touch
Look
it.
at the skull.
Rabbit. What is that? There's two.
Yep.
There's a deer leg.
Yep.
Holy f.
Oh, yeah. It's going to decomp. Oh, yeah. There's more fur right there, too.
Look at all the there.
Yep.
Holy stank. So whatever it is eating here.
But no, see on that skull how it's all bashed in?
Oh. I think we found something, man. The sun was starting to head to the horizon, so Ethan and I decided to start heading back to the apartments to set up base camp for tonight's stakeout. We weren't ready to spend the night in the woods just yet. Having found footprints, branch breaks, stick structures, and what looked like the perfect picnic area for an animal to sit and watch the highway, it could even collect roadkill and retreat to eat at a safe distance if it didn't feel like hunting on its own. We set up our audio recorders and trail cameras in the middle of the whole area, hoping to catch a nice clear copy of a howl or anything tonight, or an all-elusive trail cam picture. We parked the van and ran a night vision camera to the fence overlooking the small pond where Taylor and Colton had seen the creature and got the footprint casts. Then we began patrolling up and down the pathway on the far shore, listening and waiting.
Rock, it goes down like that. So how the hell is it standing up that tall? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's just a drop off right after the rock. Did you hear that?
Yep.
Damn. Shh. What the?
That's over there.
That's on that side of the river over there. Oh, did you just hear that?
They play an audio?
Kids being dumb in a car.
But there's two people that just walk out from behind that shed that are shining pretty bright flashlights. Yeah, there's two kids in a car and they're yelling at windows and shit.
But did they yell?
No.
That wasn't them? Okay, did you hear that scream?
Yeah, there's two kids in a car.
Okay, did you hear the scream over here? Ethan, did you hear the one over there?
No, they're not over there.
There was one over there, and then there was that one.
Okay, that was concerned with these. It's on lights.
That's a bright-ass flashlight.
That was definitely a kid.
Yeah. But you heard the one across the way.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did too.
Yeah.
I did
And
too.
then-
The
yep.
first one, and then after that, then them
And
fuckers
that
started
was that.
mocking it.
Yep, see? There was one over there, though, first.
Okay. Yeah, because I was more concerned with what was going on down here.
Because you could definitely hear the difference, right?
Yeah.
There, in the city.
Yep.
It ain't gonna be in the
Well,
city.
it could have been down over in the woods over here, though. That's why I started
First
aiming
one
this
was
way.
definitely over there.
Yeah,
That
but that one was
sent chills
really
that caught me.
faint.
While we were talking, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Because I was worried with all the lights down here, what these two were doing. And then that car went past me.
Yeah, because there was a spotlight back there shining that way.
Yep.
Yeah, and 2 people walked out of there. And they were still looking around.
Word's gotten out. People know about it, so now it's going to be people, messing around.
Yep.
And
But you
that's
could
probably what those
definitely
kids are
rule out the
doing.
messing around versus what it is.
Yeah.
When you guys are up close, when you hear it
Oh,
like
yeah.
we did, it'll make you run.
Well, I at least have the audio of the kids on here, so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all do that.
So in comparison to what we actually heard, you could use that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It sounded like it, and that's why I asked him, was it like a call blast? Were they playing it?
Not like a speaker?
Yeah. But you said they were just yelling out the
Yeah,
window.
it's just kids being jackasses.
Yeah.
Probably no more than 16, 17.
Well, midnight, if you guys ain't sleeping by then, stay up.
Yeah.
Stay up at midnight, 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I figure
'Cause
you'll
that's
be in
like
the
when
van
the
with
last
windows down
ones come
watching
through.
your video.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
No, we don't think you are. We've seen enough evidence here as far as like audio and stick structures and other weird shit that we believe that something's going on here.
Look at the spotlight. You see the spotlight? Yep. Which only means that they heard it too. I know they did. And now they're trying to mock it.
You know what I'm talking?
Yeah, let's go ask them if they've heard it in the
I'll
past.
go- Hey, have you guys heard anything weird lately?
Yeah, just that sound there just happened.
What just happened over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides that,
Yeah, no, only, no, not really. Yeah. it's the
That's
same-
fucking weird, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's the same thing we just heard. Too, and like this winter, me and him were out here, and I don't know what we see, but something was watching us from across the lake.
really,
Are you serious?
Yeah, like
I got eyes watching me on my video.
yeah, because we were about back. I can't remember what we had to do. Oh, we had to grab a part off the truck there, and all of a sudden we heard like a log get like falling into the water, like a splash, and then I went over to cross, and I was like looking around, and then all of a sudden I was like, huh. I was like, look at that, Tyler. I was like, there's an animal standing right there, but it had to be. It was way too big. I want to say to be an animal because the shoreline over there is a lot lower over here, and it was like almost eye level,
Yeah.
like with us, and it was like, yeah. And Tyler's like, all right, he's like, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. We tried chasing it, and it didn't work out in our favor.
No.
We got something chucked at us. So.
Yeah.
That's why we're trying to rule out fake versus what is people are
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Because we heard one call that was authentic coming from that side,
just now across the river over there.
Yeah.
And then this one was over here.
and then
Yeah.
there were kids mocking it.
Yeah.
Something over here you could tell,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah, that's the first time I heard that, but that's crazy.
But when did you see it across the water?
This winter, I can't even remember what month, but it was middle of winter.
Okay.
And I was like, that's why I couldn't have been a bear because bears aren't out during that.
was that a nice clear night?
I can't remember if it was or not, to say the truth.
Just caught us off guard.
Yeah.
But it definitely looked tall.
Yeah. Yeah, it was big.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, I didn't know, I thought it was bear at first, but then when I think back about it, it's like, bears aren't out during the winter. That's the first thing that came to mind. Yeah, because we never,
I've never seen it again or seen eyes over there ever again.
yeah.
I've never even really heard coyotes over in this area either.
Well, we hear them every night, and lately they've stopped. And then this is when it's all started. And the coyotes just went bye-bye.
Yeah, that shit's crazy though. Yeah, I do not want to run into it in the back of the shop one of these nights. Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
all bad.
Yeah, I just noticed your
There's a
lights.
fluke
I'm
that we
like,
just
what's
heard.
the-
Yeah,
These guys.
it's not like
Yeah.
spotlights back there. You were like looking at something, and right when you put them away and you're walking away, then it happened. And
Yeah.
And you guys are like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You could tell something was going on down here, and then all the kids started yelling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, because we sometimes like because he this summer too. Well, no, last summer or during the winter. Yeah, both he stays in that camp. He stayed in that camper too, and I've stayed in there, and I haven't heard nothing. But the guy that stayed in there, he said he heard something going through the trash
He said it was a bear, but
Yeah, but he said someone was going through trash and some other shit because they used to bait. They used to bait right back here and just put up a trail cam to see what they could get. You know, so I don't know what they all got. You'd have to ask, I guess, my mom tomorrow or something if you guys want to. But yeah, they had a trail cam up for a while over here when the river was froze over, so you know shit could walk over. Yeah.
We're gonna drive around to the road by the graveyard and sit there for a little while.
Okay.
So if you hear anything, you got me on Facebook, shoot me a message. We'll let you know if we hear anything over there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Yeah,
we're not gonna be doing any call blasting or nothing. So if you hear something, it's not us.
Okay.
So
Sounds good. Alright,
cool. Cool. We'll be back. Sounds good.
Aside from the faint howl Colt and I heard, base camp was kinda quiet. So, Ethan and I left the van and equipment running at base camp and drove Ethan's car to the far side of the woods. We parked on the side of the highway straight out from where we found the graveyard of animal remains, hoping to hear or see something over there.
Jesus.
yeah, they're moving.
Dude. Something just crossed the river by them. So we're pulling in the parking lot at the far end. Well, turn on the lights actually, because we ain't gonna see otherwise. And then let's get the camera up here. Okay, let's just stop here, Ethan. Is it big?
Yeah, whatever it was, it broke some branches and stuff.
The second, and that was the second that we actually got the fire going.
Drop your windows,
Like
Ethan.
we were working on blowing the fire to get actually started from the coals because we got a little bit going and then it went out. But the second we actually got it actually going, that's when we heard something get in the water. And there were sticks breaking. So whatever it was big.
But you
and
didn't.
It wasn't little sticks either.
You didn't hear it cross back.
What was that?
You haven't heard it cross back across the river?
No, no, we heard something though. Here.
So it's on our side or the opposite?
I think it sounded like it got in the river. But it sounded like it got in the river. But it didn't get up on our side, I don't think. It's still on the other side, but it heard they said that they heard a knock. It's the river. Right now it's crossing. We're just being quiet now and just doing the fire. Let this thing happen naturally.
Whatever Taylor and Colton were hearing got in the water. I left Ethan in the car in case I needed a quick getaway, and I started walking down the trail along the edge of the river with the thermal imaging camera running, heading towards base camp.
What's in the river? What's in the river? Whatever it is big. Okay. Let's walk past the river on the corner. But it's in the river, it's splashing around the edge of the river. It's big. Fuck it. It's throwing rocks. It's throwing rocks. It's literally throwing fucking rocks right now. What the fuck? It's big. Whatever it is, it's big. It's throwing rocks. It's moving along the line and throwing rocks.
Hey, I can't record my thermal with you on the line, so I have to let you go.
What the? That was a big ass motherfucking rock. That's a fucking boulder.
Did you hear me?
Okay, so that camera that you have on the... Is that a night vision camera?
Yes.
Do you want me to point it towards the water?
It's zip tied down, you can't.
Cole, what are you doing? Why did you just run towards the river? Cole, what are you doing? Why did you just run towards the river? Thing is throwing big ass rock. I can't. You got this. You want me to cut the camera loose and try to get it pointed towards the river? It's literally throwing like rocks, big ass rocks, and they're landing halfway through the river. Oh fuck, that was on this side. It's throwing big rocks. Jeez, what the fuck? You get the fuck out of here. David, holy don't. Fuck, dude. Holy shit. How good Holy shit.
Dude, it's right on our shoreline.
No, it's over there now. I don't think it's on the shoreline, but it's over there. It's over the left. That's a long ass
dude,
way.
That is a long fucking throw, dude. I was standing on this shoreline. I just threw a fucking rock right at us. Oh. No way.
Not throwing that big of shit, dude.
You gotta see how far away that river is from where we were standing. It's unbelievable. I'm shaking right now.
I'm gonna check the infrared camera and see what we got.
Those are fucking rocks, dude. I was right there. There's a rock that got chucked right next to me, man. Freak the hell out.
Alright, well, it's on there. Dude's running out here.
Yeah.
Get a spotlight. Get a spotlight. Get a spotlight. Alright. Holy shit. That is something over on the other side of the river throwing shit. Oh.
Ethan, you got the other camera?
Holy shit.
The hand cam? Shut the van.
Oh.
Where?
Holy shit.
Hello?
How far can you throw something, man?
And why is it way down there?
It was just over there. That's a big rock, isn't it? What do you think?
Big enough. Did you guys get the fire going again?
Yep, and that's where it started. One landed right by my foot. I went down there, and the water splashed right on me, dude. Landed right next to me, and I freaked out. Whatever that broken tree is, that's where whatever it was just in there, dude. You could see the treetops moving right when it hailed it.
There.
See it? Is it peeking behind the tree?
It's moving.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Right there, moving behind that.
Yep.
And he's in that direction too.
Yep.
You got it.
Ethan, I got him on thermal over here actually.
Kind of skeptical, but after this, I know for sure that there's something in these woods, and it's kind of freaky. Honestly, I've been scared to go outside at night ever since.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Way over there. Yeah. Let's cast that. Alright. We're gonna go in there, spend one night, sit quiet, kind of work our way through it and back out. 9:30 p.m. exactly right now. So everyone's got a timestamp going. Yep. Your lights on. Yours turns on the back here.
Yep, I saw that.
Okay. Yours is
location on our phones.
Yep. Everybody make sure that's going.